5 fragrances for every man, every day. So disclaimer alert, there's a lot of fragrances that could fit into this category. I'm just going off of 5 that I have in my own collection. Now this is going to be a lot of citrus and woods, a lot of fresh, clean scents. These are the type of fragrances that you can dress up, dress down, wear to work, wear to school, wear going out, special occasion. Works for you if you're 15 or 55. These are just the super versatile, easygoing fragrances. Now, for some reason, a lot of us have it in our head that if we don't have that $200 or $300 niche fragrance, that we're not going to turn heads or get compliments, but that's just not the case. The general public likes the easygoing, fresh, clean, mass appealing type of scents, and that's what these are. So first up, I'm going to give you 2 designers, YSL EDT. Now notice I said the EDT and not the EDP. I think the EDP is still a great fragrance, but the EDT doesn't get talked about quite enough. It's a little bit fresher, a little bit brighter. Now it doesn't last or perform quite as well, but it has a little bit better price point, and overall, I think it's just a slightly better fragrance. Now longevity on this can be a little bit questionable, maybe around 4 to 5 hours, and for me that's really its only downside. Now that's a fragrance you've probably heard about before, and here's one you haven't. Tumi Awakened Distilled. Very similar scent profile to the YSL, clean citrus and woods just like we talked about. The thing that draws me to this one a little bit more, it's an extrait, so it lasts a little bit longer. This is more like 6 to 8 hours. These Tumis are very underrated fragrances. Both this and the YSL come in at very similar price points. Overall pretty affordable, but they smell great, and these will get you some compliments. Now, for those of you that just have to have niche, I'm gonna give you 2 options. Aventus Cologne and Mind Games Blockade. Now we're still talking about citrus and woods, but these are just a little bit different, a little bit more substance and depth to them, and obviously higher price point. They both have that Aventus DNA way down in there. This one's a little bit lighter and fresher with some mandarin. This one's got some added mango. So if you like that Aventus DNA and want something that's really versatile, take a look at these. Now obviously price points like 3 to 4 times higher of those previous designers we talked about, but if you gotta have niche, these are both very versatile, very nice fragrances that you can wear literally anytime. So we've talked about designers, we've talked about niche. Let me give you budget guys something. Afnan Turathi Blue. Now once again, we're talking about citrus and woods. This is their take on Bulgaria's Tigar, and it's close-ish, like maybe 80% or so. It doesn't have that sharp ginger opening like you get with Tigar or Vibrato. Very smooth citrus, musk, a little bit of amber and woods. This was one of my biggest compliment getters over the summer. For the $30 to $40 you're gonna pay for this is a really nice fragrance. Performance seems to vary for a lot of people. I hear anything from like 4 hours all the way up to 8 hours. For me, it's pretty decent, like right around 6 hours, but certainly cheap enough you could reapply if you had to. Afnan Turathi Blue. And as a bonus, I'm gonna give you one more budget fragrance, good for every man, every day, 15 to 55. It's Barrett Fragrances Valhalla's Gamble. Now this is their take on a Creed Aventus BR540 hybrid, and I'm not a big BR540 fan, but I really like this fragrance. This is a compliment monster, very affordable, lasts all day, and just a really nice fragrance that you could wear to work, school, going out, date night, whatever the case may be. All right guys, so there it is. 5 or actually 6 fragrances for every man, every day. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got something else on your list. Until next time, save money, smell better.